Hello, my name is Asta and welcome to this tutorial on how I use Pinecone Assistant. So to give a little backstory on Pinecone Assistant, it is an API service that will answer complex questions about your data accurately and securely. I have another article on what to know about Pinecone Assistant if you want to check that out for more details and a more in-depth review. But a big advantage that Pinecone Assistant has is that it will eliminate the need for data chunking. So that allows it to process very large databases without requiring the developer to chunk or split the data. For today, I'm just going to show you how to use the web browser for Pinecone Assistant. And in a later video, we will go more in depth and go through the API and how to incorporate that into your project. All right, so let's get started. Now head over to Pinecone and either create an account or log in. And you will go on this side, you will click on Assistant. Here, there is the quick start guide, but as I said, we will go through that in the future. For right now, all we have to do is click on Create an Assistant and give your assistant a name. The example I will be showing is over 100 pages that include meeting notes for the past year of a company. These notes have the financial records of this company as well as what went down in each meeting. So I'm going to name my assistant Notes Recap and then click on Create Assistant. And now we're going to either drag or drop your files into here. They can only accept PDF and .text, and there is a limit of 10 files per upload. A little more to know about Pinecone is that they do have a free plan that includes a 1 GB of storage, 1.5 million input tokens, and maximum 10 files and 3 assistants. Then they have a standard plan, pay as you go, where the storage increases a bit and the maximum files raise up to 10,000. And lastly, they have an enterprise plan that you could reach out to them if you have a large business. All right, so I'm going to upload my file here and wait for it to import. Okay, now you can go and ask your Pinecone questions. I'm going to ask, what was the profit in quarter 1? And it tells me right away, and as well as the page number of where I can find that information. Ask, can you summarize the meeting in 2 sentences? And here it tells me what went down on the meetings and what we discussed. What was the average profit across all meetings? So it even tells us how it's going through this answer and where to find each profit from every meeting. And like the name suggests, Pinecone does feel like an assistant that you can quickly upload your file and get any answers you would want back. Okay, so just to go over a few more use cases for Pinecone Assistant, as we saw, it is great for finding answers from large documents really quickly. And this is an example for meeting notes. You could even, it is very beneficial if you have, for example, a very large manual or heavy documentation on how to use a service or program in your company. And instead of having to search through, because oftentimes when you're searching a PDF, you need to know the exact keywords, you can ask the assistant of what your question is. But yeah, other use cases can be for smarter search and recommendations. So if you implement Pinecone Assistant to your website or service, a user can ask what kind of, like, for example, a user can search for comfortable shoes for running. And even if those exact words aren't in your product description, it will still show what they are asking for. And Pinecone Assistant helps to tailor the experience for your users as well. You can analyze, for example, if you have a news website, you can analyze the reading habits and show a more tailored news feed so the users are going to stay on the website longer. Pinecone Assistant can also be used as an early warning system. Because it could detect if anything unusual is happening and like inform you right away. So you could take a look at it before it gets too late or anything more serious happens. And another example is that you can search by image on Pinecone Assistant. You can upload a picture and ask what details from it, or you could find the source or brand of what's included in there. I hope you enjoyed this quick tutorial and definitely play around with Pinecone Assistant. Let us know what you end up using it for. And look out for the future on our more in-depth tutorial on how to implement Pinecone Assistant to your projects with Python. Yeah, let us know if you have any questions or suggestions. Thanks.